Welcome to your online essential oils yoga class. It's shorter than you'd find in an actual class, but still effective. So if you have essential oils and you have these specific ones for this class, please use them along with me. Otherwise, you can do this class with or without the oils. This class today is themed around foundation. So working into the lower body and the legs, the lower body, getting into the root chakra and that area that's going to create calmness, cultivate groundedness, and make you come down from any kind of flighty feelings or overwhelm you might be feeling. So we're going to journey through the lower chakras to create a strong physical and emotional foundation. Not bad, right? So we need a few oils. We're going to use clove oil in either a spritz bottle with water, you can spritz it around, or diffuser. Then we have cassia oil. If I'm not pronouncing that right, whatever. Cassia oil, that's what it looks like, is 1 drop placed in a water bottle, and that should be a stainless steel, glass, or ceramic bottle. Stay away from plastic because our oils, or actually all oils, tend to eat away at the plastic if you use it too much, and you don't want that in your life. And we'll also be using, Balance Blend, Peppermint, Cypress, and Vetiver. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that one right either, but that's what we're using. And so you can find a description of all of these oils and the benefits accompanying to this class in the description of this video or on my website. My website is ashesyoga.com. So let's go ahead and get started. So we are diffusing clove, and you can use cassia in your water. Next up would be Balance Blend. So grab your Balance Blend and sit in a comfortable position. I'm going to bring my feet like this in a butterfly position because we're putting oils on our feet. So first you get your Balance Blend out and you put it on your hands. Rub your hands together. Take a deep breath in, smelling the oils. Exhale and take your oil on your hands and rub your feet. So you can place it in the inner arches and the ankles, toes and heels. Okay, now that you have the oils on your feet, sit in a normal cross-legged position, reach your arms up, take a big breath in, and draw the hands down. One hand over the other or hands on your knees. Close your eyes and for a moment, deep breaths in and out through the nose while you cultivate that feeling of groundedness and a strong foundation. Just a couple deep breaths. In yoga, we breathe in and out through our nose. And one more. Awesome. You can blink your eyes open. Bring yourself to your hands and knees. Hands and knees. Let's just do what I do in every single class is some cat and cow pose. So we arch the back and look up, round the back and look down, just to get that spine moving and mobile through the upper body before we really move down and hit those lower body stretches. And then we can go side to side. How about any neck rotations? We'll mostly be on the legs, but it's always good to stretch the wrists if that feels good. So flipping the hands. I just like to move around. Okay, anytime class becomes a little bit much or you want to take a break, you can push pause for number 1. Or number 2, you can sit back in child's pose on your heels, reaching the arms forward until you feel comfortable to come back into the practice. Okay, let's take it to downward facing dog. From the hands and knees, walk the hands forward, tuck the toes under, and lift the hips. Knees up, hips up, bend one knee at a time. Walk your hands back to your feet. Along the way, you'll grab your peppermint oil and roll up to a standing pose. Good. Roll it up to a standing pose. So you're going to be standing with your feet grounded. Peppermint oil, you got it, right? We have it here. We're going to place them in our hands, and this is a spicy oil, so do not be touching your eyes after using any oils. Rub it around And this time we're placing on our lower belly. So you can rub it into your lower belly, helping with digestion and just deepening into the lower foundation of our body. Rub your hands together. Also give it an inhale and an exhale. Good. So you're still standing at the back of the mat. Reach those arms up, take a big breath in, and then fold forward, diving down, a little bend in the knees, hands to the ground. Walk your hands forward back to your downward facing dog, and we're going right into our lower body practice. So bend both knees, look forward, step your right foot between the hands. Any way it gets there is fine. First take the back knee down into a low kneeling lunge. Just to warm up a little more here, press and lift, look forward, lengthening the upper body. As you exhale, sit back, pull the toes back, half splits. We can do that back and forth a few times. And as always, you can customize this practice. So you can take the hands up on the knee if that suits you better today. You can use blocks. And we'll do just one more. Come forward. Tuck the back toes under, lift the knee, and get that those hips, the pelvis down. Front knee stays over the ankle. Okay, from the low lunge, take both hands to the inside of the right leg and get into a lower lunge. This is called actually runner's lunge or lizard lunge. So you can take it down to the forearms or keep the hands up or use a book or a block to get the elbows down. So wherever you are is awesome. Press the right shoulder towards the right knee, or actually right knee towards right shoulder, keeping the knee over the ankle. And this is a really great one to hold. Actually, all of these are really great ones to hold, and we will hold them for a few breaths. Okay, straighten the front leg. We're gonna walk it to the other side, simply pivoting to the left side. Hands to both sides of that left foot. Bend into the left knee, back knee down on the floor, right knee down, back and forth. Deep breath in, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, sit back, fold forward, pull the toes up, half splits. Again, forward. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And one more forward, hold it. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back leg. Hold, light weight on the fingers so you're really getting heat built in the legs. Maintaining that deep yoga breathing. Okay, take the hands to the inside of the left foot. Maybe heel to the left foot out to the side. Just a couple inches. Hands down or elbows down. Whatever is down, make sure it's in line with your front foot. You're re-pivoting back to the front, first side. Straighten the front leg, go through that wide forward fold. Walk it over to the other side. Pivot back to a lunge. Back knee comes down into half pigeon pose. Right foot will heel toe across your mat. Knee comes down. Lengthen the back leg. Lift as you inhale, so you're sitting tall. Lengthen the back leg, lift hip down, and exhale, fold it forward. The elbows come down, possibly the forehead coming down. If not, you can make a fist or two with your hands and lay your forehead's third eye center onto your hands. It's a little pressure point right there that's going to help alleviate some tension and some tightness that's built up in the hips. This is a good one to hold for a little while and deepen in the breath. You're going to find yourself feeling somewhat frustrated, maybe a little bit angry in this pose, because hip opening poses like pigeon pose can tend to bring up emotions and different sorts of feelings. So allow yourself to feel that way and breathe. You walk your hands back up. I'm going to make this a little easier to transition. Take the left knee, the back knee, bring it in, so this little S shape in your legs. Sit up, swing through, there we go, and right leg extends. Now we're at the other side. So you can adjust, left knee in line with the left shoulder, hips and shoulders and chest and gaze forward to the front or back of your mat, and we fold it down, exhaling. The hands can go anywhere. You can reach them forward for extra length, bend them, keep them comfortable. Doing your best to draw this right hip down towards the floor and lengthen that back leg. And let's walk the hands back up. So for this side, tuck the back toes under, step back, but then step forward again, back into a lunge, same leg. Because they're coming to a wide forward fold. So pivot only, 90 degrees or so into this wide forward fold. Take a deep breath in and fold down, forehead to the floor. Shake out your head. Keep your hands down in line with the feet. Lift the kneecaps up, engage so you're stretching the hamstrings, bellies in, tailbones to the sky. Okay, lift halfway, look forward. Make sure you can still see. Now this is going to be an intense one. It's called frog pose. Walk the hands forward, take your knees down. We'll see how it goes. Knees down, open the legs wide, feet out to the side, press your butt back. Good, and elbows down to the floor. Another one just like pigeon pose that's really great, just to hold and breathe. Even for a few minutes, up to 5 minutes, maybe even 10. Okay, that would be a lot, but 3 to 5 minutes is a great duration to hold these poses. Okay, we could stay here for quite a while, and if you want to, you can add more time to this practice by pushing pause and waiting and holding a little longer, but let's move on from here. So to get out, you're going to have to army crawl forward to do a little belly flop. Good. Press yourself up with your hands like a push-up, wide legs, and walk the hands back to that wide leg forward fold. Keep your back halfway lifted or gaze forward, bend the knees, hands on your hips. and then rise. Good. Right toes point forward, getting into warrior poses. Left toes, again, generally more forward as well. Back heel's the farthest point from the body. Bend that right knee. Keep the hips open, shoulders open, arms reach. Look forward. Just be on the right fingertips. And let's strengthen those legs and strengthen our minds by breathing deep and holding in our warrior two position. How about switching to the other side? Okay, straighten that right leg, front leg, pivot to the back, bend the left knee. Shoulders roll back and down. If you're ever feeling like it's a little too much, you can flip the palms and bend the elbows for the shoulder softening. Let's work on keeping the hips level, not to bump one side up. Hips level. Moving on from warrior two position, straighten the leg. Let's go back to the other side. Keep the legs straight and place your hands on your hips. Left foot comes in just a little bit. So hands on the hips, turn your hips over that front leg, the right leg. Arms open, but turn the body to the side. Reach way forward before bringing the hand down to the ankle, foot, or floor. Reach left hand high. Triangle pose. Gaze can be up or down towards right hand or left hand. Switch sides. Let's lift up. Use your core strength to lift and pivot to the other side. Reach. Left hand down, right hand up. Bring it back up, lift. You're gonna make this simple, step to the top of your mat. Reach forward, well, actually, yes, reach forward, bend the knees, chair pose. But in your chair pose, lift your heels. So you feel strong in this chair with tippy toes. Slowly bring the hands down to the floor. Whoa. Hands to the floor. Open the knees. Take the knees on top of the triceps, shoulders, elbows. Look forward, round the back, and lift the heels. Crow or crane pose. You might try one foot at a time instead of both, or just rocking back and forth, feeling the weight put into the hands. Place the feet down, take them wider, and sit back into a squat position. Yogi squat. Press the elbows into the knees, lift your heart. Really great hip opener. Also, it can be quite uncomfortable. So if you do have tighter hips, you would be up here instead. It's a little harder on the quads for the strength, but the flexibility will be a little bit less. I like to move around, just hold, press the hands together, lift the heart, lift the gaze, breathe. Okay, using your hands, however you'd like to get down, we're coming down to our butts. So we sit, sit, sit. Lean back about 45 degrees, taking the knees together. Lift the legs, reach forward. Boat pose. We're working a moving boat pose, so you lift on the inhale, and exhale, hover right above the floor. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Lift. Lower. Lift. And lower. Lift last time, hold it. You can straighten leg or bend the knees. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Feet down. Cross your legs, just regular. We'll do one more core exercise before we head into a couple twists to neutralize your spine. So this is called ab vac or ab vacuum, like, you know, a vacuum that you wash. Anyways, so you're getting rid of all of the air before inhaling your next breath. So we take a deep breath in through the nose, hands open, exhale strong, exhale leaning forward, every ounce of air out. Got it? Keep going. Inhale, open. Over to the side, pick a side, exhale, twist. Even more. Inhale, open, lift. That should feel good. Exhale to the side. Ab back, squeeze, exhale. One more, lift. And let it all go. Open up. And hands down. Regular breathing. Okay, to get into our twist to neutralize and just reset ourselves after that core work, left leg stays extended, right foot comes over the knee. Place that right foot on the ground. Lift up tall, hug the knee with the left arm, right hand to the base of the back. Look behind you. Oh, but before we get into that, let's actually use our cypress essential oil, shall we? So grab that oil, place it in your hands, rub it around, give it a smell, and then place it over your heart area, so on your chest. And now we will get into the twists. So once again, right foot over the top, left arm hugging the knee, right hand behind you, look back. Let's bring it around to the other side. Well, first a counter twist, twist to the left. We're going to the left anyway. Switch sides. Right leg extends, left leg over the top. Deep breath in, left hand behind you. Exhale, right hand hugs the knee, look back. Bring it forward, around, look to the right. Awesome. So take those legs wide. Push yourself forward and a simple wide leg forward fold. So tilting from your pelvis, belly and chest coming forward first. Press first the hands behind the back to lean forward. And if you're comfortable with that, walk the hands or forearms forward. Toes to the sky, press the knees down on the floor. Walk your hands back up. Bend the knees, draw them in. Reach forward, slowly roll down to your mat. When your shoulders touch down, hug the knees in, rock side to side. Keep the right knee hugging in, extend the left side. A supine spinal twist. Right leg goes across your body. Reach your right arm out to the side, keeping the shoulder down and heavy. Look away from the legs. Bring the right knee back in. Hug the knee to the chest to reset the hip. And switch. Extend the right leg, left knee in. Deep breath in. And twist. Exhale. Draw the left leg back, hug it in, hug both knees in, rock side to side, grab your feet for happy baby pose. And this time we use our last essential oil, and that will be a vetiver. I think that's how you say it. So you grab that one, put a couple drops in your hands. It actually goes to your feet, and an instructor, a yoga teacher, would actually apply this for you, but while in happy baby or wherever, apply vetiver to your feet, rub it in, soak it in, give a little foot massage, then extend the legs. And at first, maybe you want to keep the feet together with your knees open. Right hand on belly, left hand on your chest to feel your heart. This is a great way to finish our practice, would be this open knee version, very gentle hip opener. If this is hard on your lower back or doesn't feel comfortable, you can try the knees not together version. The opposite for the legs. And then finally, if you feel most comfortable with your legs extended, go ahead and extend them. And then spend a few minutes here absorbing and soaking in your practice. This was our foundation work, cultivating strength and peace of mind within our foundation and feeling more grounded for our days ahead. So fully allow that body to relax, especially the legs, the shoulders, the head, and the feet. Stay here for as long as you'd like, at least 2-3 minutes, if not 5 to 10. This is where I will leave you. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for joining in Essential Oils Yoga.